William Wayne McMillan Rogers III is an American film and television actor, best known for playing the role of Captain Trapper John McIntyre in the CBS television series, MASH. He is a regular panel member on the Fox News Channel stock investment television program Cashin In, as a result of having built a highly successful and lucrative career as an investor, investment strategist and advisor, and money manager. Early life: Rogers was born in Birmingham, Alabama. He attended Ramsey High School in Birmingham and is a graduate of the Webb School in Bell Buckle, Tennessee. In 1954, he graduated from Princeton University with a history degree and was a member of the Princeton Triangle Club and the eating club Tiger Inn. Rogers served in the United States Navy before he became an actor. Career: Rogers appeared on television in various roles in both dramas and sitcoms such as The Invaders, The FBI, Gunsmoke, Gummer Pile, USMC, The Fugitive, and had a small supporting role in the 1967 movie Cool Hand Luke. In 1959, he played Slim Davis on the soap opera Search for Tomorrow. Rogers also played a role in Odds Against Tomorrow, which was nominated for a Golden Globe Award in 1960 as Best Film Promoting International Understanding. He guest-starred on an episode of the CBS Western, Johnny Ringo. Rogers co-starred with Robert Bray and Richard Eyre in the Western series Stagecoach West, on ABC from 1960 to 1961. In 1965, Rogers was cast as United States Army Lieutenant Richard Henry Pratt, later of the Carlisle Indian School, in the episode The Journey of the syndicated Western series, Death Valley Days. Robert J. Week plays Sergeant Wilkes, who advocates a more harsh treatment of Indian prisoners than does Pratt. Leonard Nimoy plays Yellow Bear. MASH. When Rogers was approached for MASH, he planned to audition as Hawkeye Pierce. However, he found the character too cynical and asked to screen test as Trapper John, whose outlook was brighter. Rogers was told that Trapper and Hawkeye would have equal importance as characters. This changed after Alan Alda, whose acting career and raw copyright up to that point had outshone that of Rogers, was cast as Hawkeye, and proved to be more popular with the audience. Rogers did, however, still enjoy working with Alda and the rest of the cast as a whole, but eventually chafed that the writers were devoting the show's best humorous and dramatic moments to Alda. When the writers took the liberty of making Hawkeye a thoracic surgeon in the episode Dear Dad, even though Trapper was the unit's only thoracic surgeon in the movie and the novel, Rogers felt Trapper was stripped of his credentials. On the MASH 30th Anniversary Reunion television special aired by Fox TV in 2002, Rogers once spoke on the differences between the Hawkeye and Trapper characters. Alan and I both used to discuss ways on how to distinguish the differences between the two characters as to where there would be a variance. My character, Trapper John McIntyre, was a little more impulsive than Hawkeye. Rogers considerably reduced his Alabama accent for the character of Trapper. He succeeded Elliot Gould, who had played the character in the Robert Altman movie MASH, and was himself succeeded by Pearl Roberts on the MASH spin-off Trapper John, MD. After 3 seasons, Rogers left the show. Post-MASH work. Later he appeared as an FBI agent in the critically acclaimed 1975 NBC TV movie Attack on Terror, The FBI vs. the Ku Klux Klan, and as civil rights attorney Morris Dees in 1996's Ghosts of Mississippi. He also starred in the short-lived but critically lauded 1976 period detective series City of Angels and the 1979-1982 CBS series House Calls, first with Lynn Redgrave, and then later with actress Sharon Gless, who went on to co-star in the CBS TV crime drama series Canny and Lacey with actress Tyne Daly. Rogers also appeared in the 1980s miniseries Chiefs. Rogers then guest-starred 5 times on CBS's Murder, She Wrote. He has served as an executive producer and producer in both television and film, and as a screenwriter and a director. In addition, he has achieved some recognition as an investor, appearing frequently on Fox News Channel business shows. He also starred in Race Against the Harvest. He also starred in several movies. In 1981 he played the role of an art forger in Roger Vaadim's The Hot Touch. Then, in the movie The Gig, alongside Cleavon Little, as a jazz musician hobbyist whose group has an opportunity to play a Catskills resort and must confront failure. Also in 1985, he starred opposite Barbara Eden in the televised reunion movie I Dream of Jeannie. 15 years later, based on the 1960s situation comedy I Dream of Jeannie, Rogers took on the role of Major Tony Nelson, which was originally portrayed by Larry Hagman in the television series when Hagman was unavailable to reprise the character he had originated. In 1986, Rogers hosted the short-lived CBS television series High Risk. Rogers, who began to test the stock and real estate markets during his tenure as a MASH cast member, appears regularly as a panel member on the Fox Business Network cable TV stocks investment stocks news program Cashin In, hosted by Fox News anchor Eric Bolling. In August 2006, Rogers was elected to the board of directors of Vishay Intertechnology, Incorporated, a Fortune 1000 manufacturer of semiconductors and electronic components. He is also the head of Wayne Rogers & Company, a stock trading investment corporation. On April 23, 2012, Wayne Rogers signed on as the new spokesman for Senior Home Loans, a direct reverse mortgage lender headquartered on Long Island, New York. The national campaign is headed by industry veteran Jason Levy, CEO. Levy unregistered trademark's past experience includes managing the Robert Wagner reverse mortgage campaign. Awards. Rogers received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2005. Personal life. As a young actor, Rogers met actress Mitzi McIntyre in New York City in the late 1950s. They married in 1960 and divorced in 1983, producing 2 children from the relationship. They had been separated for almost 4 years prior to the divorce. In 1986, Rogers fathered a child, a boy named Luigi Calabres, with then-girlfriend Melinda Nord. Rogers has been married to his second wife, the former Amy Hirsch, since 1988. His 2 children from his marriage to McIntyre are Laura Rogers and William Rogers IV. Both reside in California. Wayne's grandchildren include Laura's children, Xander and Daniel Beanstalk, and Bill's children, William V. and Anna S. References. External links: Wayne Rogers at the Internet Movie Database, Wayne Rogers at the Internet Broadway Database, Vishay Technology names Wayne Rogers to its board, 82006.